That is a 360-foot nuclear-powered submarine. Sitting in Westchester, Ohio? Yeah, we'll get to that. Somewhere beneath the Atlantic Ocean, a crew of Americans are doing something extraordinary. They're doing nothing, silently, on purpose. Because in the Cold War, the most powerful thing a nuclear submarine could do was simply be out there, unseen, undetected. A reminder to anyone who might be thinking about starting something that the consequences would be swift, silent, and absolute. For 18 years, the USS Cincinnati, SSN 693, operated in the most dangerous geopolitical standoff in human history. And somewhere in the middle of all that, a Finnish sailor falls overboard in the Atlantic. He'd been treading water for 22 hours. A nuclear submarine on a classified Cold War patrol surfaces and pulls a complete stranger out of the ocean. Then a sitting United States president personally comes aboard for a cruise. Just a normal Tuesday in the office for this crew. Over 100 people and thousands of hours beneath the surface. No headlines, no glory, just a world that stayed safe. And in 1996, she was decommissioned, headed for a recycling facility in Washington state. The kind of ending where everything just disappears, unless someone refuses to just not let that happen.
They want to bring a nuclear submarine to Ohio. Has anyone ever asked this before? No. Give them what we can.
True story. A group of local veterans wrote a letter to the Department of Defense. They couldn't have the whole submarine. National security concerns meant only select components could be released. But the veterans took everything they could get. The conning tower, the forward planes, the upper rudder, and the big red machine. At some point during her service, the crew painted the emergency diesel generator red. If you're under 40, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Here's what you need to know. In the 1970s, the Cincinnati Reds didn't just win baseball games. They won everything.
World Championship belongs to the Cincinnati Reds.
2 World Series, 6 division titles, Johnny Bench, Pete Rose, Joe Morgan. They were the big red machine. And every Cincinnatian knew exactly what that meant. So when a submarine crew named their engine after them and put on Reds hats before every deployment, completely against Navy uniform code, they weren't just being funny. They were telling the world exactly where they came from.
I feel as if this ship belongs to you as well as us, because you come from the city.
From the USS Cincinnati! From the USS Cincinnati!
30 years out of commission and out of public view, the USS Cincinnati nuclear submarine is resurfacing in Westchester.
Which brings us back to our original question. How does a nuclear submarine end up in a park in Westchester, Ohio? Turns out, it was always supposed to be here. Her final resting place, here, at Voice of America Park. Here's the thing about big community projects. Anyone can make a rendering. But a rendering is not a fund. It's not a donor strategy. It's not a construction partner. It's not an endowment that keeps the lights on 30 years from now. That's where we come in at the Northern Cincinnati Foundation. We worked with these veterans to build the entire financial engine behind this memorial. The fund, the infrastructure, the partners, the permanent endowment that ensures this place doesn't just open, it thrives. Today, kids come here and ask questions that actually matter. How does a submarine go up and down? What was the Cold War? Was peace through strength really a thing? How does the toilet work on a submarine?
That last one gets everybody.
This isn't just a memorial. It's a STEM laboratory, a civic landmark, and a tribute to everyone who kept watch in the dark so the rest of us could sleep. So what is your nuclear submarine? What's the project everyone says can't be done? The Northern Cincinnati Foundation is ready, not just with a check, with the systems, the strategy, and the infrastructure to make sure your project doesn't just get announced. It gets built, it gets funded, and it lasts. Launch a fund, support a cause, build a legacy, here for good.